Union Station in the foreground on a fine afternoon in Kansas City. It's interleague baseball on the show. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's interleague baseball, the first of a two-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and their I-70 rivals to the west, the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so, and it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Matt Adams will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-10.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the Cards get the leadoff man on base. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Tag from Siriaco. He's out trying to take second base.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. Therefore, it is Infante, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that misses, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. 1-0 pitch now. Here's a swing and a ball lined over the head of Infante and into right center field for a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Number 5 will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses there, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that he's a little bit jumpy out there to start this game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him, give him a word or two of encouragement.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, don't block him.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Fouled back. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Home half of the first coming up in KC. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Now the starting lineup for Kansas City, as put together by manager Ned Yost, looks like this. Seth Hargrove is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys. There'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Norichika Aoki will stand in, ranked 4th currently in the American League in stolen bases.
Right fielder, Norichika Aoki.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There is that stolen base race we spoke of a second ago.
Let's go Royals!
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
The 3-1 is on the way. Fouled back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Pedro Siriaco will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Billy Butler will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. There goes the runner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here's a 1-0. And that misses. 2-0. Two out with the man at first. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Three and one now.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Alex Gordon will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
All right, Alex. Let's do this, Alex.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close.
Come on, Royal.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Salvador Perez will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Come on, Royals.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Come on, Royals.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Royals settle for just the 1. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. Matt Holliday will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Matt Holliday.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And after giving up 3 hits in the first inning, he turns right around and coughs up another here to start the second. This is not a winning formula, so I think he would dearly love a double play ball here.
Yadier Molina will be the batter. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Siriaco back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play.
Boy, right there, with the runner moving on that play, he didn't even think they were going to try to get it out at second base. But somehow, they still managed to turn over the double play.
Alan Craig will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Omar Infante will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Royals, second baseman, Omar.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Swing and a strike.
And this ball swung on and skied out towards center field for Borges. 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder,
Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the first time here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to shortstop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting 9th, third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Come on, Royals, let's go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Peter Borges will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did.
Oh, and this is just highway robbery out there in center field. He's got a long way to go just to get to this thing. But look at the concentration as he goes up and over the wall to take away what would have been a home run.
Matt Adams will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Peanuts! Peanuts here!
Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his second hit of the night.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Get out of here, Cardinals!
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Duffy with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Michael Lee will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no problems there for Infante as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Norichika Aoki makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Norichika Aoki.
In there, strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Now batting.
And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Pedro Siriaco will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Give it to him, Royals.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. 3-0 now.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this ball will be chopped foul. Payoff pitch coming. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Alex Gordon will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swinging a P-rod back to the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Nate Walker will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
As an infielder, you always have to know who the runner is out there. Here, when he fields this thing, if he tries to set himself, he's got no chance at all. He knows he has to unload quickly, and he does so to get his man on a close play at first.
Matt Holliday will dig in. He singled his first time around. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 2-0. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Salvador Perez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Let's go, Royals.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante.
Let's go, Royals. Here we go.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. This is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Danny Valencia will dig in. He popped out his first time. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Do it.
2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Norichika Aoki will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Royals strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a curveball here as he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
The 1-1. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting,
Peter Borges will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. 2 out, nobody on. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Pedro Siriaco will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now the first pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Here we go.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the DH, Billy Butler. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Strike 3 called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Here we go.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Matt Adams will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Matt Adams.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-1 home. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Alex Gordon will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
Alex Gordon.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label, and this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Salvador Perez will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. In there, 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Omar Infante will dig in. He doubled his last time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. KC down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Nate Walker will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to short. And a Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Number 5 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, and we were starting to wonder if anybody was going to reach base on him again. That breaks a string of 12 in a row that he'd retired, and that's a pretty healthy portion of the game to go without having a base runner.
Matt Holliday will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
He's running towards second. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Runner going a second time, and he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a softly hit ball towards second. This will be a tough 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. All tied at 1-1. Lorenzo Cain will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch on the way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And a fastball in the air for Holliday and left. And he's got it for out number 1.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Danny Valencia will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Ball 2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here comes the 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Norichika Aoki will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Now the 2-0 home. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew, that's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag. And that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pedro Siriaco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Ooh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Hit hard to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Aaron Crow will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Aaron Crow.
Yadier Molina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Alan Craig will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Here comes the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. John Jay will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Up high, 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now he's able to go with the pitch here as this is hit toward the hole and through it for a 2-out single.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Matt Adams will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-0 on the way. Now it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. But you don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yeah, and it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
John Roush will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Mark Ellis will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3, Mark Ellis.
Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. John Jay will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 19.
Mark Ellis will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Number 3, Mark Ellis.
Randy Choate is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Randy Choate.
Billy Butler will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Billy Butler.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Eric Hosmer will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straightaway left. And there's the second out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. On the ground to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pitch here fouled away. Take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Nate Walker will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th.
The batter, number 5.
Number 5 will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. All tied at 1-1. Salvador Perez is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now a hard liner toward short, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt them up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Omar Infante will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number one.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Possible winning run on first, one man away. The 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, if you're following along with the thought process right here, he just watched the guy chase a pitch way out of the strike zone. So he's thinking, hey, I might as well throw another one out of the strike zone where he can't hit it. Unfortunately for him, he also threw it somewhere where his catcher couldn't catch it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Ellis will make the play here for route number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Danny Valencia will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And that misses low and away, ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Norichika Aoki will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 0-2 pitch in the air to right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Matt Holliday will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And this will be fouled away. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now here's the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble.
The batter, number 4,
Here he's right
catcher,
on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Yadier Molina will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
That is good execution right there. And it's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game. And that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just one out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Alan Craig will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Fouled back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Holiday off a second, now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
John Jay will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and that's a fair ball. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there, and that's going to drive in a run.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now as the former #1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Mark Ellis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard to the right, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. And this is fouled straight back. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cardinals. Paul Lee will get the call here an inning later than usual as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Pedro Siriaco will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Lee is there, and he has it for the out.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Billy Butler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Holiday will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Get a hit. Come on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the knuckleball, even at 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 2-1. Good night from Kansas City.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Rosenthal. His record is now 3-2. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss goes to John Roush, just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.